chasing dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shakes the beat. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shakes the beat. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exile. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream.
Hello, from me and my mean smirk. How the hell are you? Happy Monday, everybody. It's going to be a good week. Let's claim it right this instant. It's going to be an amazing week. Things will go smoothly. No hiccups. For one thing, before I continue on this stream, can you hear me? How does it sound? I am using my mother's laptop today. I was not in the mood to even fuck with mine. Like, I'm at the point, you guys, it's about to be thrown out the window. It is. And with my luck, it's gonna hit somebody driving by, and then I'm gonna be charged with some sort of crime. And I can't go to jail. My back is too bad. I really don't look cute in the jumpsuits they give you, and they're never the right size. I can't go back to jail. But anyways, if it sounds okay, I have a pretty fun stream planned for you. Sounds great. Okay. I don't know, for some reason, this little Chromebook likes to work much better than my Dell Inspiron. I can use it for the time being. My mom did go back to school. So I don't know. She was kind of, how do I explain it? With her work, there was like this program they offered where she can go back to school while she's working, and there's an incentive there, but I think she also ends up getting paid more. So she chose to do it, and she's doing like a business course, which is really cool. So, anyways, I do have a goal set up. I do have a goal set up, and yesterday I did my research and I was on bestbuy.com for a very long time and I created a cart. I created a cart. So it seems like for the type of streaming I need to do, a laptop is probably not going to cut it, right? So I've tried, and I actually feel like the biggest loser in the world. It's not very easy for me to ask for help. I could have $1 to my name and nobody would know, right? I don't know, I just feel like a loser, but I fucked up my credit before. I did, and that's the reality of addiction. So if you are young, you need your credit for everything in life. Everything. So don't mess it up, right? So, anyways, I did my research. Let's get off the like shitty part. I did my research and I found a PC, a monitor, a mouse, a keyboard, a Yeti microphone on sale. And trust me, I did not get myself a good, like, I didn't find the best of the best for me. I found what's going to work and isn't $1,000,000. I have a computer desk my parents are actually gonna give me. It's really, really nice, so we're gonna use that, and then I put, like, a really cheap gaming chair in there, because if this all works out and we have this PC, I could snipe much more. I could snipe much more. I can also be live much more. Most of the time, I just don't want to battle with my laptop. Anyways, so total, it's like $1,200. Again, I didn't give myself the best of the best. I put anything was on sale. So we have a goal we're going to aim towards, which is getting a PC. I know this isn't going to happen overnight. It's the holidays coming up. I know everybody is struggling. So, you know what I mean? There's a goal created, nobody felt obligated, and I'm hoping too, since it's getting closer to the holidays, everything will go on sale, right? So it might go much more down than 1,200. I don't know, I'm struggling with my words today. My heart is racing because again, I don't like this. I don't know how Foodie does this every day. I hate setting goals. I do. I'm not one of those people where like, give me your money and you can hear me burp. Like, I don't. I realize everybody's struggling to buy eggs at this point. So, anyways, if you guys could hear me, let me say hello to you and then we'll continue on. Thank you, Rama. Hello to and good morning to you. Maybe make a GoFundMe. I feel like that. No. No. No, I'm not gonna make a GoFundMe. I don't wanna hear about it for the next 15 years, and I'm not losing a leg or something, right? I mean, this is just a goal we're all working towards. Anyways, hello, Crypta. Hello, Lori. I'm gonna Venmo you so YouTube doesn't take a cut, Lori. I love you so much. I don't know if I should have read that out loud, but that was hi, thank you. I love you, Lori. Good morning. Say could end before reaching goal. I'd set goal at non-sale price in case price changes. So, okay, I didn't even want to put like $1,000 goal for this. I just feel like it's something we'll work towards, right? Um, I'm hoping it goes down. I'm hoping it does. Like when you said 1,800 in my head, I'm like, that's a fucking lot. And I was looking on Best Buy and there's like the PC. I didn't understand there are all these separate things, but trust me, I did my research yesterday. There were PCs for like 2,000 and that just seems so expensive. So like I found one that was like 740 something, right? I found a Yeti. I heard Yeti microphones are amazing. So I got the one that was on sale for $99. Oh my gosh, trauma. Thank you so much, Nicole. Here's the first goal to our future foodie watching. Yes, yes. Thank you guys. Thank you, trauma. I love you. Hello, Grunge. Thank you guys. Hello, Ricky Bobby. Let me see who else I missed. Free the people, Mrs. C. Hello, hello. Nicole, Smorag. Yorkshire Boomer! Pink stars! Libra, happy birthday, gorgeous. Happy birthday. I hope you have a day as beautiful as you. You always teach me so much, and I hope you know that. I hope you know that. I think oftentimes we wonder, like, what we bring to the world. Sometimes I do, right? I'm like, do I make a difference? But I want you to know, Libra, I learn so much from you. I really do. And you're one of those people that I want to be more like when I grow up. Happy birthday, gorgeous. All right, did I miss anybody? If I did, I'm so sorry. Ruby Soho, hello to you and your boyfriend. I'm very sorry in advance, Mr. Soho. We talk about some very weird things over here. So we have fupas, I'm sure, stomachs. Oh, we do have a stomach. We do have a stomach, all kinds of things. So please don't be scared. This kind of weirdness took time, okay? One day we were watching somebody do their makeup, and then it just kind of snowballed into what it's become today. And now we're so far into this shit, we don't know how to get out. So you're about to join the club. Make yourself comfortable. Wiki Bobby, yes, my laptop was 1,800 and like having both PC and laptop. Laptops are not meant for streaming or gaming. You can't cool them down enough to run correctly. And I think that's the big thing. I think the fan can't cool it down. Now, my boyfriend did buy me a cooling pad. It's supposed to be here today. So I'm going to try it with that laptop. But if it gives me any lip, we're just going to be borrowing my mama's laptop for the foreseeable future. It's weird as hell, but we all love each other. True. Will Foodie now become sick and not be able to travel? Maybe. I heard she was faking an illness again. I don't know. I saw something pop up. Hold on, across my homepage. Claims disability now. Family is exhausting by Looney Foodie Beauty. I think they used to be Looney Tubes. I think so, if I'm remembering correctly. Anyways, what I do remember is Foodie was live a couple hours ago. She can't wait to leave. She talked about food, Canada, how Salah gets bored with her now that he has family to hang out with. She's supposed to come back today. Amberlynn Reid's feeder is privacy striking everybody. Apparently, she's been striking Alex's Shook. I saw a tweet about it. It's now deleted. What I do know is this picture of Emily is now being spread all over Twitter. It is a C. If you search the hashtag Amberlynn Reid on Twitter, Emily posing on a big, gigantic belly is just all across there. And it is a sight to see. For whatever reason, she doesn't want people talking about it now, but we've been talking about it. It's almost like Amberlynn Reid is striking people for Emily. Are they back together? These are the questions I have. All right, let me share my screen. We're going to go to Twitter. And there was a few tweets that we didn't get to talk about yesterday because I don't know, it ended up being a shit show. It did. I felt so embarrassed when I hit that end stream. I was like, oh my gosh. But, anyways, we forgot to talk about, or we didn't forget, we just couldn't. We're going to talk about Foodie's sex doll that she's going to be getting. Did we see this yesterday? Yes, we saw the background of her house. We talked about that, her obsession with Burger King. Am I even sharing the screen? I'm more or less doing this part right here to refresh my memory. Okay, now I don't know if you guys, I don't think that's much better, is it? How's that? Well, I don't know. Hopefully that's a little better. You know, my screen is really small, so hopefully it just looks better to you. Nope. Why is it cut off so weird? Hold on. I haven't streamed on this in a minute. What I do know you can do is zoom in on YouTube. If you're having trouble seeing it, you can zoom in. Maybe it's just looking weird on my end. All right. So we talked about Foodie's obsession with Burger King and how they probably need a restraining order. And then I think this is where things got in and out choppy, right? Where I became crunchy. So in the Middle East, Enigma posted, Foodie's in the Middle East talking about getting a doll toy for when she's in Canada and single. Isn't this haram? I mean, I wouldn't talk about anything but how much I love Syria if I was there. I wouldn't talk about sex. I wouldn't talk about anything. I would be so afraid I wouldn't be there the next day. But that's just me.
The longest time, and if I ever get in a relationship again, I'm gonna buy one of those dolls online and have a man that can't talk. So yeah, I'm telling you.
Would you ever tell the world if you were getting a sex doll? That would be one of those people, or hold on. What the heck happened? How weird. Hold on. That's so weird. Hold on, you guys, one second. I think my Venmo just got taken down. Like, as we're hold on. Oh, maybe they're just I don't know. Okay, anyways, so I was really distracted because in 1 second, this, like, glitch happened, and then it kicked me out of Venmo, and then it said I don't exist. Isn't that odd? Oh, well, okay, I'll deal with it after. Anyways, what I was saying is I guess the trolls move fast. If I was buying a sex doll, for one thing, I wouldn't because I could have sex later if I wanted to. But that's one of those things I would never ever tell anybody. I would take that shit to the grave.
The longest time, and if I ever get in a relationship again, I'm gonna buy one of those dolls online
She is gonna pop it.
and have a man that can't talk. So yeah,
Why is she so sniffly?
yeah, I'm telling you. They're like 2,400, so if anyone wants to help when I get into Canada, that will be the extent of it. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Dress up for Halloween.
Hopefully it's not a blow up. She will pop it. She will be in a relationship a week after they are done. Yeah, supposedly she's saying she's done with men. I did hear that in her live stream today. She's done with men. She doesn't even want to think about men. She'll be paying for sex again within a week.
It's not about that. It's about that's the extent. If I
Even a toy shouldn't be even a toy shouldn't be subjected to Foodie Beauty smells and weight. It's gonna pop itself.
if I'm never getting in another relationship ever again. Yes, teardrop.
How long until she's back in Canada? Okay, how long within the time I can't talk today. How long when she gets back to Canada until you think she's in the next relationship? A week, 2 weeks, 1 month? She'll come on like, "Guys, I know I said this, but I didn't lie. I changed my mind. I have a feeling." Anyways, this is embarrassing. I wanted to show you guys Rachel yesterday. Amber is truly deranged. Imagine sending your girlfriend who has a child money as a gift for Mother's Day, seemingly out of the goodness of your heart, and then getting mad that they didn't send anything in return because you're a pet parent. Oh my gosh.
If you add it up, it's $160 or something. However, if you look closely, 100 of that was sent for Mother's Day. And if you look again, you can see Emily sent that money back. So 100 goes out and Emily sends 100 back. Emily claims, and this is what she told me, that she sent Amber that money back because she knew that Amber was going to hold it over her head. And she says the reason she knew this was because on Mother's Day, Amber sent Emily this $100, and then Amber got angry with Emily because Emily didn't send her any money back, claiming that it was Mother's Day for Amber as well because she was a pet parent, and therefore Emily should have given Amber money too. And when Amber said this, Emily got really annoyed and was like, if you give me a gift, give it freely or don't give it at all. So she sent her the $100 back. If you
Okay, what I do know is Emily's full of shit too. They're both full of shit. I'm so sick of both of them. Um, this is all embarrassing. That's all I have to say. It's so embarrassing. She wanted money because she's a mom too. If she considers herself a mom, you're a horrible parent. You allegedly open the door and let your cat out in winter, right? That's horrible. Narcissist girl said most diabolical part for me. Hectic moment said everything always has to be about her in the end. The world revolves around her. This was so effing selfish. Amberlynn Reid is such an asshole. She is. She is. By the way, to whoever may be listening that's ready to privacy strike, I have a Rumble and I will go down all the fucking feeder rabbit holes. Yes, I will. I will look up the Tumblr or Rumbler or whatever the fuck it is with the oxygen tank and the bellies and the fupas, and I will do it for 6 hours straight. So, to whoever may be ready to privacy strike me, I'm really, really fucking petty. Beyond petty. I got it from my mama, and she is the queen of it. So, just let me talk my shit here because I'll dedicate 12 hours to you. I'll pull a Hecate. Yes, I will. Cuban Moreno said, "Why is this surprising?" Sean of Steel said, "You're kidding, right? I refuse to believe anyone is that crazy." I mean, typically I would refuse to believe it, but then there's Amberlynn Reid. Hey, Melted Sunshine. As long as Foodie Beauty has money, there will be some loser simp willing to do a little strange for some change. True. Good morning, Breezy. Hello, Blue Jays. Hold on. Now my cell phone wants to die. Well, we're gonna wait till it's at 10%, and then I'll get up and charge it. Okay, the fellow over there said Emily should just block Amber and wash her hands with bleach of this whole thing. but she's loving the attention. And she's got some fetishes that Amberlynn Reid, I don't know, can provide for. She's obsessed with her belly. Maybe there's no other bellies quite as big as Amberlynn's. I don't know. I think they're both back together. That is what I do think. Naomi said probably not wise to have that attitude given their track record with her babies. That part right there. We're going to see a photo of Twinkie's nails. And you let me know if she's the mother of the year. I don't think she deserves $1 towards Mother's Day. Sprocket said, send me a Lego or you don't love me. Platana said, JFC, imagine how much worse it would be if Amber got into reborn dolls. Oh my God, don't give her any ideas, because then we'll have to see clips of it. And I am not prepared for that, okay? I can take a lot. I cannot take an Amberlynn Reid and reborn dolls arc. I just can't. It's not in me. Breezy, do you stream simultaneously on Rumble or is it the backup? If you're on both, I'll pop over now. No, but that's a really good idea. Maybe I should. It's kind of my backup for in case I get a strike and I can't stream for a week. We can continue over there. Or, in case Amberlynn Reid wants to privacy strike me. I do have a good time over there. I do. I feel like it's a bit more free. You know who does stream on Rumble regularly? Crypta. Crypta does. Mrs. C said, hi, Blue Jays. I'm the type of petty to spend 10K in lawyers to prove a $100 point. I will be lurking, deep cleaning my couch. You got this. I will be listening. Hey, Sue, good to see you. Okay, so I was listening to this song yesterday. I truly listen to it every week. I don't know. It's a good time. I like Bachman Turner Overdrive. You ain't seen nothing yet? It's a good time. Girl World said fattest thing ever, and I don't remember what this was in response to, so hold on. Oh, Foodie tagging Burger King Canada, 6141. Can you please keep the Nashi until at least November 1st? It's very fat. You were in there, Tracy. That was too easy. I think this was over Tracy's spiral. Oh, did you guys even get to hear the BBW Veronica rant yesterday? Or was that when I was crunchy? She was very upset at BBW Veronica, saying how BBW Veronica claims that Foodie copied her. And I was trying to tell you guys how Monty, I guess, had looked at BBW's OnlyFans and then compared Foodie's and said that she did, in fact, copy her. I think we started talking about the feeder they have in common. I actually have a video on that. I don't know where, but it is on my channel. I should be working right now, but instead I'm listening. It is a great song. Anyways, Anna said you were in there, Tracy. That was too easy. Yeah, Tracy was mad that BBW Veronica's chat wasn't welcoming to her. But I just say Tracy needs to stop going places where she's not wanted. Here's some jumping spiders for you to look at. I'm really sorry if anybody is afraid of spiders, but I really do this because I show you that there's nothing to be afraid of. Look at this punk rocker spider. Okay, he just likes to go to shows at the Glass House on the weekends. And he's really into Social D and Bad Religion, and he plays guitar. I just know it. Look at that little face. So next time you see a spider, just picture these eyes. This one, his name is Larry, and he's a businessman. He has a briefcase and loafers. Just go along with it, you guys. I'm aware I'm very weird, okay? They're so cute. Anyways, jumping spiders are adorable, and one day I will have a whole jumping spider family. Yes, I will. Look how pretty they are. They don't really bite. I mean, they can, but they don't want to hurt you. They just want to live their best bug life, okay? I love spiders and I love Robert Smith. I found a tarantula in my yard a couple weeks back. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh no, they're harmless. They truly are, and they're beautiful. They are. They're more scared of us. I promise you that. And they don't want to bite. We don't really taste good to them, okay? We just don't. There is this drama going on with this. Okay, well, not with the rescue. There's this troll on Twitter that's harassing them, and he's very unwell. And I saw these videos, and he was holding up like what is the dog whisperer's name? Cesar Chavez? Is that his name? He was holding up these dog whisperer books and saying that this carrot cottage isn't taking care of bunnies like you should be taking care of dogs, but dogs and bunnies are very different. You train a dog very differently than you would train a bunny, right? Anyways, I just wanted to shout out this rescue because they do a lot of good. They rescue all the bunnies. They're Carrot Cottage Rabbit Rescue, so please check them out. They're over on Twitter if you would like to know more about them. And they don't deserve the hate they're getting, especially from that very unwell weirdo. FYI, if you're listening out there, keep doing good, and I promise you're going to be blessed. We'll get your rescue known out there, and I'm actually going to donate. I am. I listened to this, and it was so good, but I can't play it for you. I wish I could. He makes playing look so easy. Have you ever tried to play guitar? My hands don't stay in the places they're supposed to. I don't know why, but I can't really like do my fingers. I don't know. I'm doing it as I say it, but if you play guitar, you'll know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't have finger strength or something. Maybe I need to work out my fingers more. But they don't stay in the upper part. They won't stay in position. Anyways, it's very hard, and I admire people who can play instruments because I should have been in a band. I should have been in a band. I missed my calling. BBW Veronica said regarding Foodie, she loves to talk shit on Rosie. Or maybe this is about Tracy. Hold on. Before I give you bad info. Rest in peace, by the way. Acadia said, so Tracy TX goes into all those problematic people's chats knowing they hate her queen, Poutine. She's keeping she's keeping tab for Foodie and has absolutely no life. Go touch grass, Tracy TX. And BBW Veronica says, regarding Tracy, she loved to talk shit on Rosie in my chat. I think she's a cow chaser. She wants to be friends with all the cows. That's why she tried to befriend me and Rosie too. That's Tracy. She's been defending Foodie since the fake grape shit. Just insanity. Maybe she's looking for a backup plan for when Foodie kicks the bucket. She needs a new cow to feed. Nothing personal, BBW Veronica. Sometimes I feel like I sound very petty to you or sassy to you. I truly have nothing against you. Make your money, fart on all the cakes, okay? Anyways, I'll tag you next time she does a rant. I promise. I forgot you were on Twitter or something. Well, actually, I don't know. It didn't stay in my mind, okay? But next time I'll tag you. This is Foodie. Well, being Foodie, looking in the fridge. Your mom's emotional support carrot said, I would pay money for independent footage of 600-pound Chantal out dumpster diving. How is her short refrigerator wide arse going to reach inside, much less climb in to dig? Fucking hell, the dumpster would fit her like a glove. It's really sad when you have to say she's too fat to go dumpster diving, but she is. She can't even peek inside her own fridge. I could. I don't want to, though. It's too cold in there. Do you see all the stomachs? It makes a face like a beluga whale. Do you see it? There's an eye at the top towards her arm. Do you see it? That's actually terrifying. She's not climbing in dumpsters. She's the dumpster. How's she gonna get back out? Breezy, it's a different type of finger strength. You'll get there. Just keep trying. I want to. I don't know. Before I die, I'd like to be able to play a Beatles song on the guitar or something. I know like the Beatles aren't like known to be the best guitarists or anything, but I just really enjoy them. And I feel like I should learn how to play Blackbird or something, right? Or in my life, I could do acoustic version. It's a goal on my bucket list. Didn't Chantal have a dumpster diving era, or wasn't that a fever or was that a fever dream? I think she did. I don't know that I've actually seen it though. Maybe it's one of those things we remember happening, but they didn't actually happen. It's one of those. I haven't seen her jump in a dumpster. If you know where I could find a video on it, please let me know. She will make Pete's do it. Yes, she did. Should I make pot roast or pulled pork in the slow cooker? Pulled pork. I don't know. Neither sounds good to me, but I'd go with pulled pork because I feel like you can make little sandwiches for days with it, right? Just go get some buns and whatever else you put on it. Tap Von B said, God, look at that fucked up smile. What a nightmare. Big Back sitting there talking shit about reactors, but looks like this. F off. Yeah, Farah, if you're listening out there, I know you don't take it personal what she says. Or to anybody listening out there, just remember she is all gums. She's missing teeth. Her breath stinks and you can smell it from villages over. Her eyes have fupas. She has terrible skin and nobody loves her. There you go. I hope that helps. She got all the candy last dumpster dive. See, I was dumpster dive era, was that when she was with BB? Because I didn't see really any of that. Like I've seen clips of BB, he seemed very nice, but I came in during the Crackhead Olympics. So anything before that, I don't know, I didn't really ever watch a whole lot of it. I don't know, there's so much to watch of her now. It's hard to go back and watch old stuff of her. I'm sure just saying has old videos of Foodie dumpster diving. Oh, look, he's fashionable and her underwear is crusty. It's disgusting. I think I have it bookmarked. If you remember me, or if you remember me, hopefully you remember me. If you remind me at the end of this live stream, I'll go look through my bookmark tweets. And I think I have Nader holding them up. And they're crunchy right in the crotch. You know, when you could tell something, yeah, it's crunchy and it's stained a weird color, which means her pH is probably way off. Here's a clip of Jordy so we could stop thinking about Foodie Beauty's juices for a second. The great JoJo said, from trashing Foodie to calling me pretty, Jordy always makes my night. I like the background. That's very cute.
She's in a room, either by herself or with one other person, eating fast food in air conditioning spread out. That's when she's happiest. Jojo, thank you. Camping out in the living room with the kiddos, so headphone gang tonight. Hope Foodie doesn't haunt my child's dreams. Oh my God, Jojo, I saw you on Twitter, by the way. I saw your selfie. You are so pretty. Oh my God. Thank you so much for being a part of things tonight. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend.
Okay, don't mind me going to see JoJo's profile picture. The great JoJo. Let me follow you back. You're so cute. She is pretty. She is. All right, well, remember, Chantal's prettier than 90% of us, supposedly. Look at her with her flawless skin, her long, gorgeous hair. No eye fupas, only one chin. She has a neck. I mean, Jojo, you're winning in life. I got potatoes and carrots. What goes with pot roast in a slow cooker? I've never made a pot roast. I think it smells so bad. But I'm assuming you put potatoes, carrots, I don't know, onions maybe? Whatever you like, I'm assuming goes in. Make sure you open your drawers. Unless you like the smell of BO. I'm not trying to ruin your meal. I have something against pot roast. When my mom would make it, it would stink up the whole house growing up. And it always smelled like BO to me. It smelled like somebody's armpit. But if you love meat, it may smell amazing. Pulled pork doesn't seem like it would smell as BO-ish. But you seem like you really want your pot roast. So somebody help him out. Or them out. I didn't mean to assume your gender. You might be a tree. Potatoes and carrots and onions. No way, pot roast is so good. It smells so bad though to me. It's right up there with the smell of chicken. See, I don't think chicken smells good either. I think chicken is a very offensive smell to my nostrils. Miss Anthrop said prediction. She's going to go back to do what she does best and get her bag. There's not going to be any scooting around and going to pumpkin patches. She ain't stupid. She knows her channel is on life support. You know, I'm going to a haunted house with my sister on Thursday. It's not like not scary farm or anything. My sister couldn't handle that. I could, but she's kind of a wuss in that aspect. Like, I feel like she could fight a bear, but she doesn't enjoy people jumping out at her in the dark, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm really going just to laugh at her because I think it's going to be funny. But I might film some of it for you guys. I'm not gonna obviously put her face on camera or anything, but you'll see her freaking out, and then you'll hear me laughing hysterically. Anyways, this person doesn't think Foodie's gonna do anything for Halloween, for the fall. I think she's just gonna eat. I'm sure she'll try all the fall foods, and we'll see all the pumpkin pies and all the whatever Burger King has. But I don't really see her going out and about where everybody's gonna be watching her and looking at her. And she doesn't have Salah to hide behind. Well, it's not like she really can hide behind him, but you know what I mean. Acadia Strong said, "Soon it will be her if she doesn't wise up." Enna said, she will to a certain extent. I think she's trying to get Scatman over to Canada, so she will be somewhat careful. She will come up with excuses to leave the hijab on or keep covered. She'll, oops, slip now and then, but she's got to be covered. Pooh Boy requires it. I don't know. In her live stream today, she was talking about packing and she was like, "Are we packed yet?" And saying we a whole lot. So I guess in this moment, I don't believe the divorce is real, the separation is real. I think they're temporarily separated while she tries to get him to Canada. And I really hope for our Canadian friends he does not get in. She will be a walking horror house. It's a scam and she'll be back in Syria around the New Year's, Grunge said. I'm the same, Miss Sissy said. I went to pig yoga on Saturday and a haunted trail on Sunday. It was a great weekend. Pig yoga? Okay, is it like little pigs? Because I know on goat yoga, it's like little goats and they jump up on your back and do things like that. But like I'm picturing a pot-bellied pig and yoga and wondering how. So please do give me the details because I'm genuinely curious. Uh, this person said, oh, Joe Rainbow Angus said, Cutie says that she weighs 350 pounds in both of these pictures. The math ain't mathin', sis. Okay, let's see. 350 here. And she looks so much smaller. Look, you could still see her neck. What's crazy is she wasn't small in Canada, but looking at how she was versus now, I mean, you, Foodie, you really should be ashamed of yourself. You have really let yourself go. And once you let yourself go, it's so hard to get back to what you once were. It takes a lot of work, dedication, effort, blood, sweat, and tears, and you just don't have it in you. You used to have a neck. And look at her now. Anyway, she's not no 350 pounds, you know? I don't go around weighing a whole lot of people, but that's not 350. That's more like 500 or getting damn near close to 500. Look at what she did to herself. And I know now, like, she wasn't ever cute, but I think I saw her with a mask on before when I thought she was an animal lover, and I thought she was just trying to do her best. Anyways, I thought she was cute at one point, and now there's not one nice thing to say about her. I really like all the chins you have. There you go. There's something nice. I like how you collect them. Like some people collect shoes or coins. I really love your big bald head and how it looks like the world. I tried. She was skinny legend compared to now, right? I mean, she doesn't even look real. She doesn't even look real. That's insane. Anyways, let's keep going. I think, what is this? Oh, so this is the clip from this morning. If this stream is short, you guys, when Foodie goes live, since I have my mom's laptop today, I'll hop on to snipe, okay? I don't know that we could do 6 hours, but we could at least do 2 or 3. So, if it's short, just don't worry, we'll come back. So Foodie was live 2 hours ago. This was, like, at 6 AM, I think I saw this. She said the internet is so bad it makes her want to cry, and she has 4 mosquito bites. She talked about food, Canada, Salah being bored with her now that he has his family, and she will be live again later. I'm going to speed this up because I can't remember if I did on the actual clip. I just basically went back into the live and skipped around to all the important parts, okay? That's what I did.
I have 4 of them. You know how itchy that is? A cat. Oh, a car. Yeah. Are we packed?
They were, is it coon pigs, which were 200 pounds or more. They were super sweet and cute. Not me searching pig yoga later.
Somewhat.
Let me see if I have it near me.
Somewhat. We're a little bit packed. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, man. I just, I dread, I can't wait to go. Like, I dread going live because,
Wherever 1,000 Palms is, that's where I could go to pig yoga. I'm not sure where 1,000 Palms is. Oh wait, there's an Oinking Acres farm rescue and sanctuary with specific event dates and ticket information. Ha ha! I want to go to Oinking Acres. Or there's Laughing Frog Yoga in Santa Monica?
the internet is shitty. It's weird that it's only crap when I go live. You're moving too, Saber? How exciting. The door-to-door wheelchair service?
I'm looking at 1,000 Palms.
Oh, at the airport. Will you be buying a car, Kia? Well, I probably won't have a car for a long while because, the president in the... What?
In case anybody's curious where 1,000 Palms is, because I had no clue, it's in Riverside County, California. Known for the 1,000 Palms Oasis Preserve, a natural desert sanctuary with palm groves and diverse wildlife. Well, I'm going to live there. It's in Coachella Valley, a quiet community with a growing population, and is situated near popular attractions like Palm Springs and Joshua Tree.
Probably takes a lot of data. But you would think, yeah, it's weird though, KDK, because we can watch 4K movies without it even like skipping a beat. Cheesy scrambled egg, yum. I actually miss sliced toast. I have never seen a slice of toast. I only saw bread once, but it was like one loaf they had, like a specialty item. So like,
Skippy, going to Palm Springs. That would be fun. There's good shopping there.
no, I don't do interviews. I've been asked that by many people. Nothing personal. Paid me $1 billion, I wouldn't go. I would not survive there. So here's $1 billion to go to North Korea. Yeah, but if you don't live, what's the good in that?
Would you go to North Korea? Out there listening? You couldn't pay me any amount. I feel like there's certain places you couldn't pay me $1 billion to go. North Korea, Kuwait, Syria.
Chicken 65. Particularly, the odds are very low. They're in your favor, but it does happen. It's one of those things. But it's hard. Just eat on the feet. Are you bees and scrape out? I need to make a patty.
Skeet on the feet, never good. What does that even mean?
Oh,
Like scat?
yeah, you wouldn't probably be here, would you, Scrape? The treadmill? You've seen how many times.
Do you remember pen pals? I used to do that. It was such a popular thing back when we were kids, and now I would not let my daughter have a pen pal. That sounds like the scariest idea ever because how do you know you're really talking to another kid, right? But we used to send letters and gifts for each other. I used to send Lisa Frank stickers, friendship bracelets. Remember that?
I used it. No, I used it a couple times off camera, but not much. The Great Market Crash of 1929. Yeah, the Great Depression bees. Exactly, Saber. And I feel like no matter how much I explain that to them, they don't understand.
Well, they still have pen pals these days, but now most people write to men in prison for some reason. I'll never understand that. I remember, oh my God, you guys, I just had the weirdest memory unlocked. I was in a sober living when Suge Knight was in LA County and one of the girls was writing to him and she told me that I should write him too. And even I knew then, I'm like, do you really want to write Suge Knight? Come on.
But how can they? They've never lived. They don't understand. You can't fully understand something
Love after Lolcows.
unless you're living it. My mother-in-law used to come over every weekend and like twice during the week, and it was tiring. See? We respect each other's privacy. You don't come uninvited. A Burger King fly. Our Western
Sunshine said, I remember having pen pals. We did it in elementary school in the early 2000s. It was really fun. It was a good time.
culture is very me feel very guilty. I feel like a big jerk being like, I need some alone time because I feel like it's like I don't want to see them. And I feel like, I don't know. I feel offended too that like when Salah just is bored with just the two of us sometimes, like, oh, okay. That's nice.
Not to be mean, but who wants to sit around and watch you eat all day? That doesn't sound like a good time. Him and his family go out, right?
Like, what? But at this point, I don't care at all because we're separating. And when I leave, it's going to be khalas, it's done. But like, and I also feel like insecure because like they cook exactly how he likes it, right? Like, I don't cook like them. I cook like Canadian way. Even my rice, like I try to make
I could have swore you told us not that long ago he begs you for breakfast. Every morning he's like, so you gonna make something? But now he prefers their cooking?
it as Arab style as possible, but it's just not. You know? So he loves to go eat there too. Like, what the hell? Yeah, it's true, Liv. Welcome to that, Umi. Hello. Right chicken 65. You go and hide. Chipotted meat. Doing okay. I mean, he likes my cooking, but I mean, I guess, I don't know. Like when he moved to Syria, the full-blown Syrian culture came out of him. You know?
You aren't enough for him anymore. How does that make you feel as a woman, Chantal?
But I guess it's better, like, you know, I guess I won't have to worry as much when I'm gone that he won't be taken care of. At least he'll have his family. Joy rating to Addison Rae.
At least he'll have a wife he can finally carry, right? Of course he goes to eat there. Else
Yeah, Barbara, I try to, yeah, right? Just like laugh and be. Shirley Temple, yum. I love Shirley Temples.
You guys, hold on. I don't want to jinx anything, but it's been a whole 47 minutes and we haven't been kicked out. We haven't buffered. I haven't been kicked off my Twitter. I haven't called my laptop a cunt. Well, to be fair, I'm not using it. But can we just take this moment to be grateful?
On my back, I'm trying to tell you a story. I'm going insane. I can't. Oh, shit. Hello? Am I back now?
Yes.
Fucking internet. I can't handle this. I literally. Too much buff.
Oh.
Oh my god. Ugh.
I don't know why I find this so amusing, but I do. I do.
I said fupa. It's so frustrating. It makes me want to cry. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta go for now. I cannot take this. It just keeps cutting out every minute, every second. I'm gonna reset the internet and come back a bit later.
Yep, I can't relate. I can't relate today. We're moving up in the world, you guys. Salt and Seth said, oh, wait, hold on. There's something I wanted to show you. People are sick of her, by the way. Brooke said, so done with these faceless lives. If you don't care to come live with the screen on, just film vlogs. And then somebody else told her, I miss seeing you on camera. I hope you get a green screen and do some funny backgrounds in the future. She should put herself on a farm. Oh, well, I did get kicked out, but that's okay. Wait, less than Jake trading cards are a thing? Thursday, October 23rd at noon Eastern, limited edition set features exclusive artwork by Tim Barron. The Broken Art, Sam Grinberg, and Mark Somebody, with the photography by Gavin Smith. Keep an eye out for numbered foil signature chase cards. Okay. I don't collect cards, but it looks like Garbage Pail Kids. Oh, I might need these. Look it. It just gives you a hint. Okay, well, I'm gonna be owning. Oh, I can't. Shoot, there we go. I'm gonna be owning Less Than Jake trading cards one of these days. Let me go back to my Twitter. That wasn't a horrible thing to land on. All right, let's go. I don't think we were very far from where I want to be, but I jinxed it. This is why you shouldn't gloat before your stream is done, because then it kicks you off and says, "You thought, bitch, you thought." We need to get into the Amberlynn and her feeder talk. All right, so people are sick of not seeing her face. I think she's better off camera. It's much easier on the eyes. Salt and Sauce said, Chantal thinks it's weird people would never want to be as big as ALR. She said there's worse things. Yes, like a laundry list of illnesses, some terminal that can be caused by looking like her. She will never equate their morbid obesity to their health issues. I can't think of many things worse than being, I'm sorry, it's the truth, Foodie Beauty or Amberlynn Reid size, where it hurts to even move. And you do this to yourself, like they did it to themselves, but it sounds miserable. They can't bathe regularly. Sometimes I shower twice a day. I mean, actually, I don't enjoy shaving my legs, but I enjoy the fact that I can. I enjoy the fact that if later my sister wants to go on a hike, I can. I can. And not everybody is staying behind because of me, right? To live a life stuck in a room just eating, gaining problems like blood clots, high blood pressure, non-fatty liver disease, whatever else. What is it called? Non-fatty? Something like that. I can't think of the actual name, but that sounds absolutely horrible. And the only meaningful thing in their lives is the French fries in front of their face. That sounds like an empty life full of nothing. Like, no joy, no real joy. Every single high they get is temporary once the food's gone. Nobody loves them enough to get them into treatment. I'm sorry, like, you can't tell me much things are much worse than being Amberlynn Reid or Foodie Beauty. I really prefer not looking at her. Same, Richie. If someone their size sat on someone's face, would it be attempted murder? Yes. I would think so. Salt and Sass also said, so Chantal is going to miss the family she stated would be the ones responsible if she ended up dead. Yes, Salt and Sass. Don't be a hater, okay? Molly said, I'm going to eat super clean and exercise. Yeah, Chantal, we heard you say that about being in Kuwait, then Syria. I'm still waiting for the six-pack abs that she promised us like 3 Christmases ago. What happened to that? What I do know is maybe I came in late to Chantal during the Crackhead Olympics, but what I've learned watching her for what, 5 years now? um, is that she doesn't change and we cycle. And every time she messes up or somebody's mad at her or she eats too much and feels sick, she promises change, but change never comes. She just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and worse. Two-Tailed said, what are the odds that Amberlynn and Emily are back together? And Amber helped her file those privacy complaints. So again, I feel like it was yesterday, I saw a clip from Alex's Shook. It was posted to Twitter saying that he was getting privacy strikes from either Emily or Amberlynn Reid. And he said, if you want to play, we'll play. Now that tweet is now deleted, but the belly is flowing and a going all around Twitter. So Two-Tailed is asking, what are the odds that Amberlynn and Emily are back together? And Amber helped file those privacy complaints. Emily is not a YouTube girly pop and probably needed some help getting those processed. Plus, Amber is on a break and has been going hard with the thirst traps. Do you guys think they're back together? Also, traveling without issues, that part too. With Foodie, the grass is always greener until it's not. You're right. I think you can still get Garbage Pail Kids. Those cards used to be so cool. I think I more had the stickers, but I always thought they looked cool. Easy Beasy said, why is Amberlynn Reid's feeder Emily/Tommy Instagram now taken down slash private. So isn't she using her Instagram to tell Amberlynn Reid she was gonna be telling Rachel things or talking to Mr. Snowflake or whatever else, and now it's down and or private? Huh. This is Twinkie's nails. That's so fucking irritating. Imagine a senior dog walking in on high heels all the time. That's what it feels like to her. That's so bad for her joints. Um, You know, I am really sick of these people getting pets. They can't wipe their own ass. They can't take a bath by themselves. They can't even fit into a bath. They're killing themselves slowly every single day with horrible food, and they accumulate animals that they can't take care of because they're too busy chasing around feeders or dickless men who don't want them. Um, You should be ashamed of yourself. All that money, Amberlynn Reid, and you can't take your dog to get her nails trimmed. What is it, 20, 25 bucks at most places now? Or watch a video and do it yourself. If you don't feel comfortable actually cutting, you can get what is it called a Dremel, which will file it down. There is no excuse for that. And one can argue, I've tried. I have a Chihuahua. I know their quicks can be very long in their nails, but you can see where she has plenty of room to trim. She just doesn't. But you want $100 for being a good mom? That's abuse. Neglect is abuse. If Twinkie was a child, she would be taken from you, Amberlynn. Do you get that? P.S. You're not a mom. Her pet should be taken from her. I agree, Rainbow. Why doesn't someone report ALR? I'm not trying to be mean, but she shouldn't have animals. She lets them go to keep a feeder. She neglects them because she's too busy spiraling or watching the Lolcow people that are probably all making fun of her behind her back. Okay, let's be honest. Keemstar, Boogie, and them, they say that they find fat women disgusting, absolutely disgusting. But Amberlynn Reid thinks they're not making fun of her. Come on. I just wanted to point that out because I know while she's taking time out, she'll be in those live streams. But she needs to know. Boogie even finds you disgusting, ALR. Anyways, Tracy said, cut your dog's nails, you cunt. That's it. You should not have animals, Amber. You shouldn't. Strike me, whatever you need to do, it is my opinion. You don't even deserve a penny for being a pet parent. You do a terrible job. Terrible. Didn't you leave your dog in pain one night to go eat orange chicken at the Cheesecake Factory? You don't deserve shit. As a mother, even a real pet parent, you don't put your selfish ass needs before your animal who doesn't have a voice and can't tell you, I need to go now, right? You don't put orange chicken before your child. There are mobile vets too. Exactly. There are people that will come. Now I know it's expensive. I was even looking at mobile vets not that long ago. Um, Anyways, our dog Lulu, it's really my sister's dog, but I say our dog because the dogs in our family, I don't know, they're the family dogs, right? Her hair grows really fast, and so I was looking at a mobile groomer for my sister because she didn't have time to look. And so for somebody to come and do a bath and a shave and a nail trim, I think it's like $118, which isn't bad because they're coming to you, right? And they'll do it all, like the whole thing, Amber. So if you didn't know that, look up mobile pet groomer, and you could probably pay somewhere around $118 for your animals to get bathed, nail trims, their ears cleaned, whatever. And they deserve that and they need that. If you didn't know, your dog needs its ears cleaned, Amber. So Carrie said if someone's privacy striking reaction channels for this photo, let's spread it everywhere. Hold on one second. I'm gonna make sure Emily's face isn't showing, but I do want to show you what's circulating Twitter right now. She's no pet parent, she's a pet abuser, exactly. We had a mobile vet who came to my house to put down my mastiff. It was peaceful. Mm. It is nice to have that option if you do, because sometimes for animals, it's really hard for them to go to the vet and it stresses them out. So there's mobile pet groomers, there's mobile vets. Um, you just have to do a little bit of research and digging, and you can find one. Bunny, I'm glad that you had that option. I'm very glad. All right. So this is the picture that's circulating. I'm not showing Emily's face because I'm not going to give her a reason to strike me. This could be anybody's belly. But this is the photo of Justin Feeder going around. This is the photo that I guess she privacy strikes people over. I don't understand why. If you're going to be so out there with your fetishes, why can't people talk about them? I don't understand it. I mean, just be who you are. Own that shit. Claim it. Claim it. Are you doing that with Amberlynn Reid right now? Hey, Callie. I think it's Leah. Leah. She should take her to the vet and have them do it. Yep. I think it's a little bit more expensive at the vet. But again, I mean, she can afford it. What's her excuse if she can buy all the Legos in the world? And eat, obviously, she spends a lot of time eating. Why can't she afford $25 for a nail trim at a vet? So Creatrix said, see Emily play. Any Sid Barrett fans out there? Might be a bit old and niche as a reference, but why give a fuck? I don't know why they privacy strike or they try to silence people because Girl World, we are very petty. We are. Um, and everybody's allowed to have an opinion. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion. If you don't want somebody to talk about your relationship with your feeder, stop talking about it. Stop putting it on your platform. Nothing but love said these bitches want to talk shit, but when something is said about them, they strike channels. Knock it off, Emily. It's the reaction channels sharing your side of the story. Both her and ALR are crazy bitches. Yeah, I mean, it's not like anybody was defending Emily. But they were sharing her story, and they were saying she didn't deserve what Amberlynn Reid did, and now I don't think there's anybody that's gonna be saying that. I think Amberlynn Reid and Emily deserve each other. Why doesn't Emily want people talking about her lifestyle that she's so open with everywhere else? She's into the oxygen tanks, the feeding people. I mean, she would make content where she would post herself laying on her, partner's belly, but nobody can talk about it? Nobody? Sunshine, her dog is elderly and not used to ALR touching her nails, and knowing her, she'd hurt her to cut them. That's why I think she needs a professional job under sedation. I didn't make that connection, Grunge, but good point. What did Grunge say? See, Emily Play is a Pink Floyd song. I'm going to listen to it after this. Buster said, Emily the feeder deserves Amberlynn the binge eater. Fuck them both. You know the two psychos are back together. It certainly seems like it. This is funny. Happy Mother's Day. It's actually very creepy. Here, take a screenshot if you want to. Send it to somebody from Girl World. Or if you just want it as your background for Halloween time, there you go. Do you think she still talks to Rarity and pretends she's still there? And she asks Rarity, oh, I'm a good mom, aren't I? I do. She has nothing else to do but sit there and pretend she's still a mom. Diane Gerber said he fixed the post from yesterday. Now it's accurate. And then it's hashtag Jimmy Bunker. I guess this came from Jimmy Bunkers. Oh, here you go. Amber, you can get an 18-pack of washcloths. It's probably a really good deal for $4.88. Jeff Brown said, hear me now and believe me later. You can never have too many of these. There you go, Amber. That's a good deal. I would just strive to get to a size where I could wipe my own ass. That's what I would do. I mean, there's not one part of me. Does it sound like fun having to use a washcloth and backing up to a sink corner to get the job done? Does that sound fun to anybody? Anyways, William said this information needs to be spread to Amberlynn Reid. I did my good service of the day. You could get 18 for $4.88. Run to Walmart. Well, waddle to Walmart. Like a beanbag in a hurry, Amberlynn. This is funny. Quartz 420 said, curiosity got the better of me, so I looked at Ambi's newest TikTok. Literally so embarrassing, you guys, but this comment had me rolling. So here she is doing her thirst trap. I think did I retweet something? I don't know. I know I did, but then I was worried about playing it because I don't know the song, but it's by Sabrina Carpenter, something about getting wet. I don't know. She did the trend wrong, apparently, but somebody left a comment with Mr. Snowflake's picture. I thought that was funny. The look on his face. Sunshine, Kelly, since she's failed for so long, she should let someone else. I use the nail trimmers with cuticle guard for my pup. He's going to be 17 on the 23rd. 17, Sunshine. It's amazing. I know it's an old one, Boomer. Waddling to Walmart, yes. Oh, maybe I did retweet it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to get around copyright because I need you guys to see this. If I slow it down, it's going to be creepy. So maybe that's what I should do. All right, let's go full screen. So maybe that's what I should do instead of avoiding it.
Offering to do anything, I'm like, oh my god, I can't let it for you. Being a responsible guy, and I'm like,
Oh gosh.
god, I can't. Offering to do anything, I'm like, oh my god, I can't.
Okay, well, I've had enough of that. I've had enough of that. Kelly said, so this is how the trend is supposed to be done. Amberlynn Reid should just stay in her lane. It's just embarrassing. Hold on, I'm just gonna play her part again. Really take this in, you guys.
Offering to do anything, I'm like, oh my god, I can't.
You should never do this again. It's not doing what you think it is. In fact, it's so repulsive. Please don't lick your lips. Don't sing to Sabrina Carpenter. She is very cute. You are the exact opposite. I'm so uncomfortable. Narcissist Girl said her shimmying makes me so angry. It's just so gross. Maybe because I don't find her attractive whatsoever. I don't see anything that would make me go, ooh, Amberlynn. It makes me want to go back to bed for the day. Raised Octillion said lazy and too old for TikTok. She's too old, too big, and too nasty looking. I just don't want to see her dance. I'm sorry. Stacy said, oh my God, she just used the song. Nothing else, no lip sync, no trend. Go, girl, give us nothing. I know she's going to scream about fat shaming later, but not everybody has to find death attractive, right? Like, I don't find 900 pounds attractive, just like I don't find Eugenia Cooney, right, suffering attractive. Death is not attractive to me. Healthy, sexy as fuck. Healthy. Movement, amazing. This is not attractive to me. Anyways, let's keep going. Oh, this is funny. Stacy said leaked video. I have to play the sound just because I had to hear it first, so you have to hear it now. Okay, I have a question though, because somebody on Twitter was saying this is a plate in front of her. And I've been so confused because I don't know. I just know it's a lot of fat, but somebody said it's a plate. So I don't know. I don't know where the plate is. I just see rolls. This is Amberlynn Reid getting her DoorDash. Most people were. I hate AI more than ever. She ruined the Lola Young song too. Amber did. I don't really watch a whole lot of her thirst traps. There's one specifically that traumatized me where she was wearing like this see-through dress. And, like, you could see all the stomach roll pile. It was like basically a pile of rolls, and she was trying to be sexy, but all you could focus on was the 9 rolls, and it just I don't know. It never I can't feel the same watching them. Taylor Vaughn said, "Everyone on Chantal's flight be like, me watching a 500-pound woman board the plane after being told my luggage was 3 pounds too heavy." Oh, I know people get mad when they see her on the plane. I'd be mad sitting next to her, in front of her, in back of her. I just wouldn't want to be around her. This edit made me laugh so hard. So Moonbeam said, "Snacks gone bad." Let me go full screen for this. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I only eat the snacks you don't eat for like 10 years. They're gonna go bad. Cold green grapes. I'm sorry, but red grape are superior. The scooter is going to be, I'm going to try to get one with a lot of horsepower. Attraction is more than just looks. It really is. I only eat the snacks you don't eat.
Phil Collins has an amazing Alamo collection he donated to Texas. Really? I was more into Genesis back in the day, and yes, Gentle Giant. I love when you guys talk about music. I do. It makes my heart happy. I think that's all I have for today, but hold on. I'm going to search the Foodie Beauty hashtag before we go, and I'm going to see what comes up. Oh, wait, hold on. Why did I stop sharing? Hold on, don't go yet. I'll let you know if there's anything interesting. There is. There's more tweets. All right, let me share the screen. And basically, I wanted to do a morning stream where we weren't fighting through it and trying to play one clip 900 times. I wanted to see if I could pull it off. So, in the meantime, until we get the PC for live streaming, I'm going to be borrowing my mom's. So, anyways, Reid's Dactylian said, "So Chantal's retirement plan is just to use up all her money and then get arrested so she can live out her life in prison? Good plan there, cutie." I don't think she realizes what people will do to her in prison. She exploited a child with disabilities to make hotel and food money. Did you hear what they did to Ian Watkins? I believe that's his name from Lost Prophets. I'm not encouraging anybody to go down this rabbit hole because it's the most disgusting thing in the world. But Lost Prophets used to have this one hit song, right? Everybody loved it. And then the lead singer turned out to be an absolute disgusting, evil monster. He just was. I'm not even going to share details, but he was absolutely disgusting. Well, he went to prison and they took care of him in a very brutal way. People in jails, prisons, they don't like people that hurt children. So just FYI, I don't think you want to go there, Chantal. I would actively avoid staying out of there. But I mean, you do you. You're not going to get to eat every time you want to. I remember being in county jail, and for breakfast, we got a hard boiled egg and milk and a piece of bread. I remember dinners were some sort of mystery meat, except for the sausages. We had sausages one night, and the girls all took them back to their cells. No joke. I don't think they serve those anymore, by the way. They don't, you can't just ring a bell and say, "I want chips, I want cheese puffs, I feel like Doritos. Where's my sweet tart ropes? Now I want ramen. Pizza sounds good at noon. Oh, it's 8. I haven't eaten in 45 minutes. I think I'll have corn dogs." Nobody's going to fucking care. And you only get extra if you're pregnant. And they're not going to believe you're actually pregnant because you're fucking bald. Name a pregnant lady that has no hair. Usually that's the most hair you get. When I was pregnant, I had very thick, luxurious hair. I did all the vitamins. Detective Coachy said, "I believe Foodie Beauty is talking way too much about going to Canada, that she isn't going to go. She'll get sick or something and start a can't leave arc and spend all the money. Plus, she said she had a place, and now she says she's staying in a hotel in Montreal." Grunge, you were saying that you don't think she's going back, right? Alexis posted this jail time. "Disturbing the peace, you." Possession. Oh gosh. I'm It's Lily said, Amberlynn Reid disturbing all the peace everywhere. Foodie beauty possession of 90 plus pills from Syria to Canada. Okay, that made my whole day. I'm very glad we came back to look at Twitter. I loved that. Oh my gosh, Sniper! Thank you so much for the super chat. Got some stuff going on and could use some positive vibes, and I'm sending love to anyone that needs it. Thanks for being here, Breezy. Email me, Sniper. I'd love to chat with you outside of here, justbreezintoday@mail.com. I'm sending you so much love and all my positivity, and I'm sending you all my good energy to help get you through this week. We love you, Sniper. Thank you so much. Okay, let me see what else. Moonbeam said me. I don't know. I guess I'm just haunted by the memory of Flying Nun era Foodie Beauty. Therapist. Flying Nun era Foodie Beauty isn't real. She can't hurt you. Do you remember this? She did look like a flying nun at one point. I wish we could get this back. This was much more entertaining to watch. She looked like a flying nun who had crashed because she got into the church's wine, right? So she crashed. But she looks like she had a head injury because of the crash, and that's just what I see. Somebody should make a movie about it. Yep, Bad Seed posted this. Wow, four-wheel mobility scooter. Oh, look it, she could go four-wheeling in it. That sounds like such a bad idea, but yet it would be amazing content. I would love to see her try to climb anything. Texas said that PS. Haha, I could picture Foodie now. Tummy full of fast food, scooting home with the pure ecstasy on her face to blow up the crapper once again. I mean, it's, oh my gosh, look at the price of it. It goes up to 500 pounds. She can't ride it. She doesn't make the weight limit. Imagine having to get things that were built for like 1,000 pound plus because you're going to be hitting that soon. Money said Foodie claims to be disabled now so she can justify this scooter. Says she would commit crimes so she could go to jail if destitute, get those 3 square meals and a roof over her head. The sad thing is, I believe 100% that she would do something this stupid. And then claims disability. So they have a video out. Can one of the mods share their channel? It's the Looney Tubes. Well, it used to be the Looney Tubes. Now it's something. Actually, I'll just share it because it's something different on YouTube now. And it's actually up on my home screen. Hold on. Please check them out. I think they deserve all the views. Rama Breezy, did you attend a No Kings protest this weekend? No, I stayed in bed listening to Kid Rock. I did. I did not protest. How about you? That cow said, never mind 80. If you want to make it to 45, you're going to have to make those changes you so desperately don't want to. Lauren Dahl said, Pumpkinhead yabs. How rude! Remember when you were hyped up and yelling at Invisible Foodie Beauty about how she has nothing, and while you were out buying houses, she was wasting money? How much of those houses increased? Yeah, your fake houses. How is Yaba's house any of your business, Lauren? And why are you using Foodie Beauty's hashtag to try to talk to Yaba? That's not a very good look. Just saying. It's giving strawberries trying to talk to me in Chantal's chat. Molly said, I'm going to eat super clean, exercise. I think that's all for the hashtag right now, you guys. All right, if she goes live and it is before my daughter comes home this afternoon, like if it's before 3 p.m., I could definitely snipe it and I will hop back on. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And thank you for putting up with the streaming issues and the audio issues and all the issues. I'm very grateful for the audience I have. You guys have become my friends and like my little family. And thank you for just putting up with all the shit. I love you. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Hold on, let me thank you guys for the super chats. So, friendly reminder, all the super chats, unless you state otherwise, are going towards our PC for streaming. And I'll show receipts and everything of where the money goes. So we're going to be keeping track very well. Thank you so much, Trauma and Nicole and Sniper. I love you guys very much. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you so much for contributing to it. I love you guys. Have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you in the next live stream. Goodbye, everybody.